The minute Mattie Oldbridge unlocked the front door and stepped inside the house, she sensed something was wrong. She set her overnight bag on the floor, looked around, wrinkled up her nose, and sniffed. The scent of pine sol from a recent cleaning lingered, as did another smell, one that Mattie couldn't pinpoint. Or was it only her imagination acting up, like the arthritis in her elbow? She'd been gone just one evening, after all, spending the night with her nephew's family in St. Louis. Maybe she was getting dotty in her old age, so comfy in her own home that she didn't enjoy being away, even for a brief spell. Still, she felt wary as she walked through the house, pausing in the living room to let her spectacled gaze roam. The Steuben pieces her Harvey, God rest his soul, had given to her that last Christmas. Hadn't she set them on the shelf? And where were the sterling candlesticks they'd bought in Mexico? She could have sworn they'd been on the mantel when she'd left for the city yesterday at dusk. She toyed with her wedding band as she headed into the kitchen. Fingers trembling, she removed the ceramic top from a canister marked sugar. She peered inside, but saw only a lone rubber band and a bit of dust. She swallowed, and her eyes widened behind her horned rims. "Oh, no! Oh, no!" she murmured as she hurried from one room to the next, discovering objects she'd come to treasure missing from each. Frantically, she groped beneath the clothes that filled the upstairs hamper, pulling out her velvet-lined jewelry box. She opened it up. Empty. With a whimper, she put it aside. That strange sensation she'd felt upon entering the house was more than her mind playing tricks. Someone had been here during the time she'd been gone. Someone had been in this very room, had stood right where she was now. The idea of it chilled her from her dove-white head to her sensible shoes. Without another thought, Mattie got the heck out. Her heart slapping hard against her ribs, she raced the few blocks to Sheriff Biddle's office. Finding him gone, she hurried across the street to the diner, where all of River Bend knew he ate lunch almost every afternoon. The crowd of heads turned as she entered. A few friends called out greetings, but Mattie Oldbridge had eyes only for the sheriff. She didn't notice as the room went quiet. She only saw Frank Biddle as he looked up, his lips puckered to greet a soup spoon poised in mid-air. "Good God!" Mattie croaked, everyone to hear. "I've been robbed." "Robbed?" the crowd echoed, at which point Mattie nodded and burst into tears.